Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to Llandow Circuit.
Yes, now we're here today on our first track session with the both cars.
First full track day.
Yes, with the Civic and the MX5.
The Civic is in a very good place at the moment, so yeah, this is the first time really tested it.
Yeah, I haven't even driven it much since I've had it.
So this is a big day for the Civic, big day for Kenny because this is his first session, the first time I've driven here on Llandow. I haven't really driven the MX5 much, so this should be interesting. First time with both of us on track.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all happening around us, so I think it's...
and check the weather out.
Yeah.
Couldn't get any better.
Yes, so let's get stuck in.
Let's have a go.
First things first, as usual, sound testing. I believe Llandow's sound limit is 105 decibels, and to our surprise, all three cars passed. After a lot of waiting around, we headed out on track. Me in my now naturally aspirated 1.8 MX5, Kenny in his naturally aspirated 282 brake horsepower EP3 Civic, Jay in his competition drift spec E36, and Matt in his Astra SXi with a funky twist. Wait till we see what's under the bonnet of this thing. So we started off with some warm-up laps to get a feel for the track and get some heat into the cars. We didn't rig up any in-car cameras as we thought this was going to be a tame session, until I started pushing the grip limits of the MX5 and maybe having a bit too much fun. Followed by Kenny overtaking way more cars than I thought he would, and Jay also getting a bit too enthusiastic and sending the Beamer sideways.
While the adrenaline's pumping.
Buzzing, that was class. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Better or worse than you thought?
Much better, man. The car was phenomenal.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
As I said, as the laps were going on, it was just, I loved it.
It's a good track, isn't it? It's good fun, and I can see some smoke coming from there, from the tyres. Well, from the brakes.
Yeah,
so he's obviously done it well.
Oh, honestly, everything about it was bang on.
Yeah, wicked.
Loved it. So still shaking now.
Yeah, fair play. Whew. So I gotta say, very quickly, very proud of you, cuz, because his first time out.
2 sessions in.
2 sessions in, and he's cooked them.
Yeah.
My man. Yes. It's still sticky. So we've had the warm-up session now. We didn't hook the cameras up, mainly because we just wanted to get Kenny comfortable with being on track. And to be honest, it's my first time at Llandow, so it's always a bit nerve-wracking. I wish we did put the cameras on because it was such a good session. Kenny was absolutely flying out there, and as you can see when he came off track, he was buzzing. I do want to say a massive thank you. We've had so many people down here, our subscribers and stuff, and people we've never met before, so we've made new friends already. And I gotta say, all 3 cars look amazing together. So I think we're just about to hook up for the second session, so we will get some cameras on, so let's get stuck in.
The second half of the day went to open pit, which means the drivers are allowed to go on track and come off track whenever they please. However, there are a maximum number of cars allowed on track at each time, so each driver has to queue up and wait for someone else to leave the track in order for them to go on. Because of this, it was difficult to get shots of all 4 cars together on track. However, on this session, me and Jay had a really good drive together. You can see which car's built for grip and which car's built to go sideways. At the time, but I was actually driving on track with no brake lights, one thing I maybe should have checked beforehand. I also need to apologise for the shocking camera angle from the MX5. It seems as soon as I pressed record, the GoPro wanted to faceplant my dash. love how different these cars are. You can see the MX-5 having the great advantage of grip, pulling it around the corners, but Jay quickly catching up on the straights due to the power advantage of the E36.
So we've both completed, well, we've done 2 sessions now, haven't we?
2 sessions, yes.
This thing is absolutely incredible. Just seeing it from behind, because let's face it, I'm not overtaking you. I will admit that. Yeah. But seeing it out on track has been amazing. The MX-5 is just, still blows me away. I still love that thing.
It looks awesome on track anyway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, even better now, I'm going to experience what the Civic is like, because I've said, just looking at this thing is insane.
Well,
so
I've just rotated the wheels front and back. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Which one did you say this one?
That one's quite... That was the rear left.
That's quite tame.
That one's not too bad, is it?
No. I gotta say,
melty here, but
if you remember, guys, this is the first time Kenny's, not just at Llandow, the first time he's been on track ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I hope he gets some heat in the tyres. He is really not holding back. There was one of them, there were chunks missing.
Yeah, well, we had to literally peel stuff off it now.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, hats off to him, but I just cannot wait now. We're both going to jump in the Civic and see what it's all about.
Yeah, let's go.
Woohoo! Right, guys, here we go!
Get some warmth in these first.
Yeah. The way it pulls through the corners,
it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's nice having power going down the straights. Agile, isn't it? Yeah, oh yeah. It's the way it does it, just pulls through the corners. And even the power level, such a nice power level. Trying to chase him. Come on. No, he's going for a jolly drive. He really is. Yeah, so you gotta slow down. Yeah, they just go anyway. Oh, yeah. God, dude, it's planted. Yeah. That was class. What a car. It is, isn't it? Wow. What a car, and fair play, what a driver. I always knew you could drive, but it's nice seeing you in a track environment. I gotta say, that was just the way this thing pulls out of the corners. That's what was impressing me. Do you know the back section?
Yeah.
From the last chicane, the way you can plant it through there, left, right, all the way around the corner, it just goes.
I know, it just pulls itself around.
Yeah.
It's honestly, the feedback and everything it gives you is phenomenal.
The diff is doing its job. The only thing, it's mad, even from the passenger seats, comparing it to the MX5, you can see the input is not as sharp.
Yeah, it's not as quick a rack as yours. That's the first.
I mean, it handles great, but
yeah.
That was the only thing I noticed. But my God, what a package! And like I said, in case you didn't hear me, the power level for this setup,
it's perfect, and for this track, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. What a good day.
Well happy, man.
But what we did notice is he's almost run out of fuel.
I came here with nearly a full tank this morning.
Mad.
So yeah, we just done 10 miles then, and it used over a quarter of a tank. My brakes are literally
They're literally
bellowing.
smoking. We better go and have a look.
Yeah, we gotta check them.
So we've been out in the MX5, we've been out in the Civic, and I've just now been given a great opportunity. I love it when people throw me the keys. Massive shout out to Matt, he's just thrown me the keys to his Astra and said, go nuts with it. Now, at first glance, you'd think, oh, it's just an SXi. It's only when you pop the bonnets. Yes, that is a 3.2 V6 that's not supposed to be in there. So this is a very quick rundown, 3.2 V6. He's done so much work to get this thing looking factory, and I think you'll agree. I mean, that looks like it was always meant to be in there. Out to the old Vectra, I think he said. Torque on this thing and the noise is amazing. Speaking of torque, let's get stuck into it. So normally I'd be a bit nervous taking someone else's car on track. Matt's a good friend of mine, and he's encouraged me to go out and have fun with it. Already, standard exhaust, standard seats, it feels very strange. It's so quiet. Let's go.
As I'm sure you can appreciate, I didn't do much talking in the car as I was very aware someone had put their trust in me to take their pride and joy on track. So I was really focusing on not coming off the track or breaking something.
Oh my God, the noise!
The main thing that struck me comparing the Astra to the MX5 was the steering feel. The MX5 has no power steering, semi-slick tyres, and the entire car is polybushed. So the steering, although you really have to show it who's boss, get incredible feedback through the wheel. The Astra, being a more modern car, does lack that steering input and feedback. It was so nice having the torque through the majority of the rev range through the buttery smooth V6 though, and really helped with exit cornering speeds, and the noise was downright addictive. It's also worth noting that Matt is currently running on Michelin PS4 tyres, and although they are very good tyres, they are classed as road tyres and are not really designed for track abuse, as you can hear from the tyre squeal.
Wow, that's so weird driving someone else's car on track. I was very aware it was someone else's. And one of the main things I noticed, this really made me appreciate not having power steering in the MX5. Because I would say the biggest drawback of that was the, oh, I've just knocked this thing. Was steering feedback. It was very light, but it's so nice having the power. No matter where you put your foot down, you have the torque. If the MX5 had that power, it would be an absolute dream. So yeah, being a 3.2 V6, you've definitely got the torque everywhere you need it. Matt did say he is looking to put a diff in it next, as you can feel the open diff really trying to grab the traction. Whew, thank you so much, man. We're so grateful for these experiences. I was very aware I was in someone else's car, but it didn't stop me having fun. Whew.
Yeah, what a day.
Yeah, that was Llandow. Well, your first track day.
I absolutely loved it. Honestly, people slate this track. I loved it. See, for these cars, it's absolutely perfect.
For this power level, even for the MX5, very technical circuit compared to Combe. Absolute ball. I do want to say it's very hard to make track videos entertaining to watch. Because it was only when Martin came down, he saw me in the MX, he went, God, it's so much faster in person. So it is hard to portray over the video. Either way, we are definitely going to be doing this more often. And what seemed apparent was a load of people were asking us to keep them updated when we're doing the track days. So I think we will, because loads of you want to join, which is amazing. So we'll keep you updated whenever we're doing it. Battery's about to go, so I'll cut it off there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. First of all, massive thank you to anyone who came and gave us support.
Yeah, there's a few people come down and seen us. Honestly,
just to support us.
Amazing.
So
amazing.
Thank you so much, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one. Ooh.